So Siggy Reuven Mastermind Pirates Cove Gangs is probably the best Syndicate deck right now in the game. Continuously over the last year, the last time I played this deck, I didn't use Collusion. I got a lot of flack for that. I wanted to go back in and put out a guide with the Collusion. This would be the absolute meta version, and you know, it does pretty well. It's pretty consistent. It is a little bit difficult to roll out because you want to make sure you get your tags on the board, you keep them on the board, and then you get the payoff that you're looking for from the little bird, so that when you bleed in, you have things like Nilfgaard and of course Siggy Reuven Mastermind that you can go for the 2-0 push with. I use Pirates Cove here because Scoia'tael is a Tide Cloak, so to be able to have this that you can kind of summon on demand is going to make things like the little bird a lot more effective. She infuses herself with a gang category of a unit in our deck, and then for a fee of 2, she'll boost an ally unit by 1 for each unique gang category we control, up to a maximum of 6, I believe. So, you know, 6 per turn for 5 provision is definitely a threat. That's why we have tactical advantage here instead of Tiger's Eye. It's one of the rare cases where you would swap that so that you can keep her alive, because round winning if played correctly with the decks. So we have that payoff. We also have pulling the strings, which is going to give us a seize of up to 6 depending on how many categories we control. Generally speaking, if we're stealing something of 4 to 5 power from the opponent's side of the board, it's a huge swing for 5 provisions, so we like that quite a bit. We can also use it for a bit of profit if we need some, because this deck doesn't have a lot of profit generating cards. It only has 1 plunder, which could create something that has profit. It's got a couple fist techs. Generally the fist tech traffickers are going to be offensive, so you're not really profiting a lot there. You are getting a lot of refunds though from the King of Beggars, so when we take our first 12 coins worth of tributes, it's going to be refunding it, and then if we basically have this on the board before we take Collusion, we're going to be getting the +1 effect from all of the blind eyes. One thing that I realize with Collusion is that it's actually difficult sometimes to have the Crown Splitter tag out there, because I don't have a whole lot of that, right? It's only the Bloody Good Friends in the deck that has Crown Splitters, so you know, if you need to have one in hand, I often try to play one in hand earlier with Little Bird, and I don't have any left for the Collusion round, so it's one of those things where you got to be careful with that when you play these, and just try to maximize the value of Collusion. Either way, it's still a very effective card, and honestly, you could play this from hand and take Siggy for 2 cards from the deck, which is probably better. So you have that. In addition to, you know, the coins that come off of this and what I described below, we do have Nilfgaard that gives us 1 coin per turn every turn until it either gets heat waved or the resilience round is finished. So we start off with 3, which is going to help us get the little bird online 2 in a round 1. So I like that. It also creates a card from a gang, so we know that we're going to be getting at least one of the tags that we don't have, more than likely, because we have 3 choices to choose from. So you have that there. The deck is Devotion, so I have a couple Devotion payoff cards here. Jock Miraculous Child in Form 3 comes down, you know, with Veil, so we don't have to worry about it getting locked. It also gives us a little bit of a engine here, which we don't really play into, but having the Salamandra plus the Firesworn gang tags on the board is really nice to have, just because it basically, you know, expedites getting things ready for the payoff cards. And then we have obviously a Tall Punish up to 9 points. We have a Swarm removal as well if you're playing against Deadeye tokens, for example. This would be like a really good cleanup tool, having the Fee 3 or the Insanity version of that. It's also a Cut-Ups, which helps quite a bit, so we have that. You know, as far as removal goes, it's that. It's the Tall Punish with Marils, which is not a gang category, but it's still a really good tribute for the Mastermind. And then we have a ton of poison, so we do pretty well, especially with Failed Experiment. Being able to float on the board, we can kind of use a poison when we need to and just kind of bait out something. So I'm liking it quite a bit. Again, tons and tons of poison, tons and tons of gang categories, really wacky payoff cards that just play way above the provision if the board states in a certain place. And the deck is strong. 16 provisions is a lot to play with here for Pirates Cove, considering, you know, everything that we're fitting in it. So that's pretty much it. I got 4 games of live commentary for reference today. I climbed up to 2470 by the end of this video. So with that being said, you know, it's definitely in a place where you could continue to climb quite a bit with that. I just haven't really got to play enough Syndicate this month. I'll probably cap it off here unless I do one of the viewer videos. But, you know, for those looking to climb before the end of the season, some things could get changed soon, who knows, so make sure you take advantage of it while you still have it, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video. Alright, first up here we got Tactical Decision. So we have a lot of poison here. I think Jacques goes back for later. Honestly, we could do really well with just all this poison. We have Cut Up, Crown Splitter, Firesworn, Salamandra, Blind Eye, so she's gonna really do well. I've got, honestly, maybe more poison than I need. I think one of these can go back. That's good to see just in case I need to push, but I am going first, right? We have strings here. I think this is gonna go back in deck for the infusion, for the cut-ups. We just start off light. Usually we get him down for 2 tags, and then we kind of play in around this. We boost her, and then we kind of go from there. We want to get the most turns possible of the profit, so...
Improvise.
That's okay, honestly. The problem is, we know that they're going to have a lot of lock stuff, so we got to be careful about that. It's an 8 that we can poison at the end of the day, which is not that bad. So, consideration to just do this now. Normally I would just go right in with Little Bird, but I think it's worth holding off just a little bit longer. I mean, these are like fairly good trades. To me, this looks like the Renfrey Witchers deck going around, so... We take a Salamandra here. I have to use the order. We don't want them to obviously lock that too. I think I'm taking 1 leader next turn followed by Little Bird, honestly. Really? We get 2 tags instead of 1. I mean, that's fine. I don't love that removal. That's kind of, I don't know. To me, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. We get the cut-ups. That's okay. I would rather the Crown Splitter. Holy. If we could take them into a short round 3, I don't think Triss will be as effective. Because this looks like Triss Meteor Renfrey. For sure. Some Witchers. Okay. Watch, they're gonna get Renfrey, destroy 8 or less cooldown. They're gonna kill her. Okay, do they hit? Yeah. I need coins. I could just go for the 4 and then just get a little bit of profit. I don't believe in Igni.
A pleasure to bleed you.
I wish I had more coins, man. Is it worth just taking a self-poison? No, because I can kill like a 7. I think it's better to kill this one. This isn't enough though, plus 6. Okay, so we got 34. We're just creeping ahead. A lot of you guys like solitary decks, I guess. Solitaire. I've played a couple. I mean, Dwarves and Yizgith. I think we do want coins, don't we? It's probably just better to take out one of these than to actually take the coins at this point. We want to get rid of bodies. The thing is, too, if they do Triss to win, I still have Siggy. Yeah, so I think we got out actually most of the bad stuff in round 1. As far as commitments go, I literally just played Junior in trade for Triss. They used Vilgefortz for not really a good reason, and they haven't taken the slow turn of setting up the new leader, so that's going to affect their ability to bleed. I don't know, I think we're doing alright. This can go back for now. I'm going to need some coin gen, so I actually don't mind this. We'll just probably take a Shady Vendor on a pass. Kind of sucks that Nilfgaard's not really anywhere to be seen, though. I think we're going to take Fist Tech, then Vendor for a Plunder, and then we're going to have to swing in if we have to. Just don't be anything good. Oh, that's really annoying. I think they take Renfree here for sure. That's why you set up the Rune Mage. I mean, you could argue card advantage, but I think you just get a free Renfree. When she used to come down at 7 power, it's like worth playing in with, but usually now it's kind of a slower play. If I get a Fist Tech here, it's not bad either, but I guess it's just the move. Do we want a Blind Eye? Or should we just go Firesworn? I think Firesworn's probably the best bet here, just because I want to actually have a spender every turn.
The eternal fire guides. The eternal fire protects.
I think we're still fine if we hold these and take this. I'm going to just use one.
Have you made your offering?
So you mean to say if I didn't click, they wouldn't have been able to play that? Okay, let's take something light here. Yeah, it's at the bottom of the deck, but we do it. I don't think I'm taking tribute, am I? No, not necessarily.
By denying penance, you confirm your fire.
Just hit for a 4. We save leader. We could save a little bit of profit too. So we're gonna get 3 coins on the round down, plus the carryover here, plus Siggy, plus a leader charge. I think I'm actually winning this game regardless. So we go Jacques plus... The Blind Eye helps make the collusion better. I think this goes back. The string's okay, actually. Okay, Salamandra. I do have double poison, so we'll take... Okay, it's not the end of the world. Let's do the tribute now. I don't think I'm actually going to do it, no.
Premium grade won't find any better.
I want the blind eye up before I take it. Let's just not click anything.
Sometimes I've had
Okay.
enough.
I have Jacques for spending.
And now, time to set
So we're gonna go this, and then this. We have most of the tags, but not all of them, right? That's a little bit of an overprof, but... I think they might have Leo in this deck. Actually, it looks like they went Vilg instead of Leo. Because I want to keep it out of 8 and under, because it's my only spender. Damage all, that's pretty good actually. After set lowest. Okay. So if they don't do it now, then we're going to pull the strings, and so they get less on the exchange. That's all I got, right? Because they'll go +4, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, less 2, 7, 9. So they're gonna get 9 damage total. Okay, so they do have 20 points of removal, probably. Unless it's like all bluff, but nah. Yeah, it was close. This is a card that is played in that deck. Okay, we got Skellige, Patricidal Fury coming up here next. Okay. I don't want to play 2 little birds in one round, but there's a lot of stuff I want to put back. So we're going to put back Trafficker for now. Jacques for now, because I'm guaranteed Jacques. And then probably, again, one of these, because it's a card you don't really want to play. It does give me 2 tags, though, so I kind of want to set it up at least once here. Whether I spend on it or not, I'm probably not going to unless I have to. That's the hill? No, okay. Should I just boost it? I don't want to poison out a 3, you know what I mean? I could just go for the coins, honestly. It is what we thought it was.
I will lop off 3 heads with 1 blow.
We just play around this fairly straightforward. It's got to be Firesworn Salamandra. We'll do one of those. We'll do one of those. And then now I have a good poison target, or at least for the Fist Tech. You know, we can always roll a second one. Luckily enough, we do have Vendor. So Maddox to Hill. Damn. At least I have something I can continue boosting. Kinda need to get out of the round, don't we? I'm gonna steal Madoc, probably. But first, we're taking that boat away, aren't we? I like the interaction with Madoc and Greatsword. I think that's fine. The tempo increasing with Roach is fine. I just don't know where this deck finds points apart from this. It's probably the hard part, you know? That's what you should have done, I think. It's just, let's just keep it like that. I don't really want to play anymore. Let's just do 2 bleed here. At least we can give ourselves the next turn if they don't take leader. Sahil at 2. Yeah, the bomb's not going to do a whole lot, is it? Yeah, I think I'm okay with the outcome of this round, honestly. I saved both leader charges, you know? Wow. I guess they didn't look at their grave first. I actually... Okay. I might just have this game for free. For what it's worth, though, we were pretty slick at boosting things so they couldn't get Sahil. And taking the Madoc's like a really good reduction of carryover, so... I mean, we got really good strings in this matchup. I can keep Collusion for now. I can always put it back, actually. That's good. That's good. We're taking Jacques plus. I just don't have Nilfgaard, man. It's probably just floating that. It's the least effective card here. You're so lucky, bro. Oh my gosh. Dog comes out round 2 to save the day. And I'm missing Nilfgaard as well. Okay, good. At least we got that going for us here. I'm kind of pissed, but we do thin out essentially 3 of these cards. And we have Vivaldi Bank, so it's actually not that bad. And I have a leader charge. I think we're just taking this.
Slow, ain't ya?
We'll get Little Bird down next. Yeah, we just don't play in the same row. Let's do one of these. I don't want to over profit, so I'm going to click. And then Firesworn probably makes sense. We don't have to purify anything. This has immunity, which I like. Salamandra we're getting regardless. Let's go Firesworn.
So long as one knight fights on, the order endures.
An outbreak of the black at the High Rogues Palace. Oh.
We'll do one of these. I don't want to boost this anymore. I just want to leave it. I might actually take the tribute. I don't think there's going to be a better one. I just want to get him summoned out on this next one. And this will die soon, so... Two, 4. We have 5. Really? I guess you have a 3, 2, 1. No, just the 4. Why would you not hit her? That's a surprise to me, man. Let's get some more tags out there. I just don't think that their deck has enough points to really do anything to us, you know? I need to find removal for sure. I have more chances of doing that on the range row. That's a pretty good string, though. Because we get the extra 3. There you go. And so now we just get what we need here. Let's just do it.
Be so kind as to follow me.
So we're gonna go. I think I'm gonna go this and this.
Do I spy?
And it's poison on ranged. And we just let it fire.
Yes, you. Have you made your offering?
So. Take that one here. Take that. Clear those up. I want to keep this out of range. That's at the bottom. We still take it, right?
I shall save humankind from what my vision is.
Yeah, I mean... Alright, we got Nature's Gift coming up here next. Pulling strings is going to be a really nice one in this matchup. This has to go, obviously. I want tags quick, so 2 here is really good. I don't need collusion right now. Little Bird's perfect. I have, honestly, more poison is better because we can get them to go taller and taller before we do something. And then if we can't, we have Morils. I think that's like actually a very good hand. We just go here first. Got to make it count. Okay, so no Aquan starter, which I like. Just do one of these.
Then I finish you.
Okay, they're really gonna go for it.
I was born, and I shall die with you.
I'd rather do like a crown splitter,
On that, we find ourselves in agreement.
just so I have an extra spender. And then I think we're going, are we going as far as taking 1 leader? Probably.
Just take the whole finger.
And I don't have a blind eye. I do have one in pocket. We can go here, which is fine. Hit for 4, we gotta keep her safe. It's not a tag that, again, it's fine, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's an argument to just take this now. It's a good lock, but honestly, it keeps them in it long enough that, is it Fistek or Trafficker? I think Trafficker's fine, because I don't need any more profit for now. I'm just gonna leave it. I don't want to overcommit by spending down. So let's add... +2, 27. It's probably a string on that, just honestly. Get rid of the sim tag. And then I think I try to bleed in with Nilfgaard. Because they have a lot of potential to brick their hand. If I can just draw well... I drew terribly. Let's get rid of that. That's insane. There is consideration to value bleed here because I have such good cards in the deck. So I might actually do that. So leave it for now. They could take Protector, Second Rebuke. To me, they have this, so they probably took out the Tempest play. It's possible. This should be Protector for Rebuke. Oh, they're running Devotion, okay. That's the best option? Damn. I'm gonna go in a bit harder here, actually.
Sometimes they're quite fresh.
I want a Plunder. Not the dip, not Pontar, I said Plunder. I'm gonna overprofit because I need a good card. Ah. Let's just do that. We got a couple tanks here. Less 5, but we get 4. We get 6 back.
Save your praise for others. I couldn't give a shit.
I think we're just going for the swing.
Gaze into my eyes. Witness your death.
That's fine by me. It looks like we're overcommitting, but I think it's fine. Their devotion. They go tall, we kill something. We have, yeah, like we have a really good pushing hand at this point. Only thing I don't have is a crown or a blind. This comes out after. A solid play. They didn't even get the Aquan infusions yet either. Okay, that's just gonna be my tribute then. Again, respect the process, bro. Like, I'm telling you. I should have taken the insanity, actually. It's not too late. It is definitely not too late. This looks like a 2-0.
Yes, you! Have you made your offering?
Yeah.
See me smiling.
Alright, we got Imposter coming up here next. If everything gets locked, how do I deal with this? I could steal something nice. I don't need 2 blind eyes. Okay. I think I want to play strings in round 1, honestly. 2... I think this goes back for now. That's a pretty good hand.
We finish them, then I finish you.
So 2 tags. This is kind of scary to float, so I don't really want to float it. Against poison, at least, right?
Don't ask a lady her age. It's unbecoming.
Look, if I take this now, and then I take Fist Tech, it's just better. Because then we have, you know, Vortex. Are these not premium? They should be. Same with Bank. Why? I'm just gonna take some carryover then. They pass on 1 card? What? I don't know if that's like quiet quitting. Are they just gonna give up in round 2, or are they just like, nope, the hand is terrible? Either way, I'm gonna full send it. That's fine. That's good enough. Right now we're at 2465, by the way. So, I mean, we're starting to get into like a little sweatier matches, is what I'm saying. I gotta take. Disgusting. It's not showing premium either. I think there's actually a bug with the game going on right now.
Oh dear. Have I something in my tea?
Premium grade won't find any better.
We'll just remove that next. I would like to kill her. Is it worth it though? They gave me a cloak, which is kind of nice. I don't have to use Siggy, you know what I mean? What if I just take... I'd probably just take Junior and then like a poison or something.
Save your praise for others. I couldn't give a shit.
I guess I don't have one.
You and me, we ain't done yet.
That's fine, right? That's alright.
Let us put an end to this nonsense, this farce. Feeling a bit peckish?
I got 1, 2, 3.
Slow, ain't ya?
Please don't take out my blind eye. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. I need the Salamandra here, so we're gonna have to do it this way. Then I could take this damn thing. You should use Insanity on that for sure. That works too.
Fish we're fighting today.
Okay, well I'm gonna use 1 liter charge.
Corpses, except sometimes they're quite fresh.
See if I could use Philb against them. If I get a chance. The only thing that I can think of is that their hand in round 1 had so many bricks that they just couldn't play in, and they felt like even playing into 7 was considered a self-bleed, which is why they passed here to kind of recuperate, thinking that I wouldn't go all the way, or that I would draw poorly, but we did alright, to be honest. I feel like status into this matchup should be good for them because we have things that we need to work at certain times, you know?